most welcome. It's Henry the computer guy, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can create a website using the Google Sites. So we are actually going to be looking at how we can add the headers, the pages, the footers, the themes, up to the point where we can publish our website to be viewed by the audience. But before we dive into the real creation of our website, let's first ask ourselves some questions. What is actually the audience that you're creating the website for? You can look at their age, you can look at their population. Another question can be, why are you creating this website? And lastly, what are you using the website for? So having answered all those questions, we can dive into the real creation of our website. But before we do that, we have to ask ourselves, what is a website? A website is a collection of web pages, and these pages have to be viewed through what we call a web browser. So that means that a web browser is an application that can help us to view or access the website or web pages. For example, we can have Mozilla Firefox, we can have Internet Explorer, we can have Chrome, we can have Netscape Navigator, and others. But for our case, we are going to be using Google Chrome for us to be able to create our website. So let's open it right away. So now we are going to be using two ways to create our website. First of all, we are going to use our browser. Come to your browser, you're going to type there sites.google.com. Then you press enter, and it will take you specifically to where you can create your website from. But remember, you have to be signed in with your email. So for you to be able to use the Google Sites, you have to be having a Gmail account. And in this case, I'm signed in as Henry the computer guy. So you'll be provided with some templates. For example, we have a blank, we have some templates, for example, the portfolio, the events, the help center, the projects. That means that you can modify from these templates and come up with your own website. But for our case, we are going to start from scratch. That means that we are going to be using a blank site for us to start from scratch and get to know everything the way it is done. Then down here, you're going to be provided with the recent sites that you've actually worked upon. For example, this and this. So I've so far worked on two sites, and they're going to be provided to me in the recent sites. Now, the second procedure we are going to be using is coming to what we call our Google Apps and look for what we call our Google Drive. And when you click onto that drive, it will take you specifically where you can create that site from. And remember, all the sites that we create using Google Sites are saved automatically into our Google Drive. So you can as well choose to create a folder into your Google Drive, then put your website there. By coming to New, then click on folder. When the folder comes, you'll open it and create your website from there. Or if at all you don't want to create a folder, you can come to new, then come to more, then come to Google site. So it will specifically give you the same as the first one that we used. That means that you'll be able to rename your site the way you feel you want. And if you're using a mobile phone, this is also going to be the same procedure. You're going to use this as a using on your smartphone by changing your mobile phone into a desktop site. And if you're using a phone, don't worry, you're going to be catered for because you're just going to turn your mobile phone into a desktop site and it will exactly look like this one. So let's try it also on the phone and we'll see how it comes about. So if we come to our mobile phone, we are also going to be looking for our browser, and in this case I'm going to use Chrome. I'll click on it, then I'll come to my browser. I type sites.google.com and they will take me to that area. They're telling me to create a site. Go to Google Sites on your desktop. So that means that we are going to be turning our mobile phone into a desktop site. So you'll come to the top right corner and look at those three dots which are there. Click on them, then come and change your mobile into a desktop site by clicking or checking it. So it will specifically take you to the other area, like the one we saw on our computer. You can as well enlarge it, then you start creating your blank slide or use a template. So if at all you want to use the Google Apps, you will also come to your Google Apps, then come down to more and look for the site. That means that they are going to provide with the information, then you come down and look for what we call the site. Just down here, then you will come and look for the site just there, then click on the site. So it will also take you to the desktop site, then you check it and take you to where you can create your site from. So having done also on a mobile phone and we reach to this area, we are actually going to use a computer because it has a wider view. So that means that the same things we are going to be doing on a computer can as well be done on the mobile phone because the view has been changed to what we call the desktop side. So you can as well be able to do what we are going to be doing here. So now, let's go back to the first procedure that we say that we are going to be using. And I'm going to click on to a blank site. So when I click on my blank site, it is going to load. You actually have to give it some time and it will depend on your internet that you're using. And first of all, on the top here, we have our title. We have to give our site a title and it is indicating it here as untitled site. So we can give it a title. For example, I can call it a demo. Then I can click aside, but by default, when you give a title, even the address will take that name that you have given it. But we can as well decide to change our address. That is going to be my website. I can call it my website. Just like that. So having done that, we can click aside and we also have many options onto this that we are going to be looking at one by one. So this is our first page and it will be the first page our viewers will look at when they visit our website. So I can first of all come and write something here. Let me edit this one to something I want. I can call it home. So it is our home page. That means that all users will be directed to this page at the first start. So that means that we can modify our site. So we can modify our site by coming to down here. For example, we have what we call the header type. And under the header type, we can decide to modify our banner. For example, we can click on this and we have 4 types of banners we can use. For example, we have a cover. That means that it's going to cover the entire page. We can have another one called the large banner. It is somehow ending in the middle. And we have the banner. That one is a bit smaller. And we have this one, lastly, text only. That means that we're not going to be having any banner onto this one. But for our case, we are going to use a banner because it makes your site look good. So having done that, we can as well come and change the image in the banner that we have already set. By coming to this option, then we can decide to pick from an image from the internet. For example, I can come and select from some of the images that I'm having here. I can click on one, then I can select it. It will be set as my banner. If at all I don't want to use these ones on the internet, I can as well decide to come and upload one from my computer. You come, then you look for where your image is, then you can specifically select it. It will be put as your banner. That is how we can set our banner on our first page. And another thing we can set here is the logo. We can come and set a logo. For example, I can come and click here, then I can upload my logo. So for example, if I come to my computer, I can pick any picture to act as my logo. If at all you have the logo made, then you can pick the logo and put it there. So it has indicated this pic as my logo. We can as well do something on the navigation bar. This is going to be on top of our site. It is going to be up here. This is going to be the navigation. We can as well decide to make some modification there by coming to navigation and pick the location where we specifically want our navigation to be. For example, can be on top or it can be in the sides. If I pick sides, then I can also choose the color that I'm going to be using there. If I put it on white, you're going to see that our navigation up here has been made white. So we only have one page. We shall see how we can add other pages. So now, having done something on our banner and our logo and the navigation bar, we can talk about a little onto these options that we are having up here. So the first one is what we call the undo. If at all you want to, let's say, reverse the action of what you have been doing, you can undo. That means that everything that you have been putting will go away. So for example, the white color has been undone. Then if at all we come to the second, it is called the redo. That means that it can re-execute the undone command. So I can bring the other white color back. That means that if I had deleted it accidentally, I can as well bring it back. Then I can take it back. I can bring it back, I take it back, just like that. So this one is an option for previewing. That means that you can see whichever thing that you're doing before publishing it. So that means that I can click on the preview. And when I click on the preview, it will show me how my website will appear. For example, on the computer, on the tablet, and even on the mobile phone. That is it specifically. And down here, you can as well it can as well show the people that are actually accessing your site when you last updated your site. That is it for that. We can go back. We can add some items. For example, we can come back to the next option, which is the link. And whenever you want to send the link to people who you want to access your website, you can as always copy the link from this option. And just now it is inactive just because we have not yet published the website. So after publishing our site, this link will be active. We shall be able to copy the link and send it to the people that we want to access our site. Then the next option is the adding of the people. The way we collaborate on Google Documents, Google Sheets, we can as well collaborate on our website by adding emails of other people that you want to work on the website. That means that it is going to help us to save some time one person would have used to design the entire website. You can add 10 people. One person does something, another person does another thing, another person does another thing. So we can add their emails here. For example, I can pick Mukalele Rogers, I can put Henry, I can put Isa, I can put Ivan, and others. That means that you can add people to collaborate or to help you design the website at the same time. So you add something, they also add something. That is an advantage because it helps us to save some time. Then this is the settings option. These are the three dots. We shall also see how we can use them. And this one, lastly, it is the publish. Having done everything onto our site, we want to put it out there for the people to view it. Then we have to click the publish button, and that one will also activate our link. That means that we can copy our link and send it to the people we want to view our site. So now, down here we have the themes, we have the pages, and we have the insert. Let's first talk about the themes. The theme is specifically going to give a look or a good look to your website. For example, in Google Sites, we have few or limited themes. That means that we don't have many, but you can pick from the ones that are available. For example, I'm going to pick the vision. And when I pick vision, it is going to bring that theme, it keeps it or it puts it onto my website. For example, this color has been changed. I can come and choose other colors if at all I want to. And I can also add a hex code by clicking onto this bucket. I can come and just pick any color from the location where I always go on clicking. You see, it goes on changing. And if I have a hex code for the color I want to use, I can just come and type it here. It will change that color accordingly. And we can also come and choose the fonts, just because they are also limited, but we can as well choose the fonts. You see the change? That is it specifically. That is how we can change the theme. They are just limited in number. You can choose the one that you feel you want to use. Then the option 2 is specifically the pages. We want to add pages to our website, but how can we add the pages there? For example, we only have one page as the home page. We would like to add another page, for example, about us, and write something there about our business. We'll just come to page and click on that. So you put what you want to add. Let's say about us. Then you click done. The page is going to be added there. Remember, we used it aside. So if we want to look at your menu, you can as well come to the menu side here. And if at all you want to put your menu on the top, you can as well decide to put it there by coming to the settings. For example, if I click here, I will come to the navigation bar. I can choose it to be on the top. Then I will come and say, okay, you see my menu has been removed from the side to the top. Let me add another page. For example, I need to add contact us. I want to add contact us. So after adding it, you can click done. The page has been added here. So we can as well be able to change the banners for each and every page that we add. By coming back to selecting of the banner you want, then you can decide to put another banner. Say okay. Then I can come to this one, the contact us. Then I can decide to also come and change the banner. Then you can select another type of banner that you feel you want to use onto that page. Each of these pages are having a different banner, as you are seeing. So now we can add, for example, we have some of the links that we want to use. I can say I want to put links for here to my, let's say, socials. I can say done. That means I want to add a link, for example, I'm going to add a link for, let's say, my YouTube channel. What I'll do, I'll come here and click on new, then I'll come to link. Then I would say I'm going to put here my link to the YouTube channel. If at all I have my YouTube channel, for example, Henry the Computer Guy, I'll come and copy that link. For example, I come here, copy, then I come back to my site, I paste it there. Then I can put here YouTube. That is how you can add the link. And when I come and click on the link, it will specifically direct me to my YouTube channel, the way you're going to be seeing. That is it exactly. It will take you to Henry, the computer guy. That's like that. So we can close this and go back to our website. Let's put another link, for example, to our Google Classroom. I'll come here, I'll click on new, I put a link. Let's say I'm going to go to my email, I get my Google Class. I'll come here, I'll come and access my Google Apps, then I'll look for Classroom and select the type of class that I want to link to. So that is actually going to be Henry the Computer Guy, that is my class. And under my class, I'm going to click on the code, I copy the link. And having copied the link, I'll come back to my site, I paste the link here. Then I can say Classroom. So that is it specifically, and these are the pages. But remember, too many pages are distracting. So we can also make or put pages under other pages. For example, we have the links. Let's put the YouTube and the Classroom under the links. That means that if you want to put any page under another page, you can as well decide to put it under that page to become a sub page. So we have the links, but we want to put the YouTube and the Classroom under this one. So what we are going to do, we can hold it and drag it, put it onto that page. You see the change, it has put it down. Then we can hold the YouTube again, we put it onto that page, just like that. So all these pages are under the links. Now that is how you can put a sub page under another. Even if you want to put, let's say, contact us under about us, you can just hold this page, come and put it on top of that page that you want. It will be put under that. So about us, we come to contact. Then links, we have the Classroom and the YouTube. That is exactly how we can. And you can as well decide to move these pages, arrange them the way you want. If at all you want to delete them, just click on the three dot buttons and click delete. If at all you want to delete a page, you just click on delete, just like that. If at all you want to hide something from your navigation bar, you can as well click on the three dots, then say hide. That is how you can hide the pages. So let's go back to our home page and add something. So we want to add some text here. That means that we are going to come and choose the option 3, that is the insert. And when we come to the insert, we need to put layer, let's say for example some text here. We'll select the text box and it comes here. For example, I can say welcome to our website. just like that. I can make it bold. For example, if I use Microsoft Word, these are specifically similar. So you can put it in the middle. You can make it bigger. Sorry, that is too much. You can put it on 30. Then you can even give it a color. For example, I'm going to give it a red. So welcome to our website. So we can put some other items down here. For example, I want to put let's say a layout. I want to put some images there. I can come and choose some items. I pick the layout, I paste it down there. Just like that. I can decide to put some items. When you click on this plus symbol, it can add, upload something, select an image from your drive, put a YouTube, then calendar. You can even put a Google map. So for our case, we can put a picture. Let's say come to our desktop. I pick some pictures and I put them onto my site. For example, I'm going to select this. It will come as that. I can add some text there. For example, I call this one Henry. Then I can add another one here. For example, I can upload. Then I come to my desktop. I pick anything that I feel I want. Then I can add, let's say, I want to add computer here. Just like that. So I can as well decide to resize this pic. You can move it, you can resize it to a certain size that you feel you want. That means that it will do everything the way you want. That means that you can as well decide to put color here. You'll come and pick some colors, though they are also limited. You can say emphasis too. It will put a background for me there. You can as well decide to put color here. By coming to this option, emphasis, I can put this one as that. Then down here, we can as well talk about the head, the footer. The footer will appear on all the pages that you're having, but it will be the same. For example, I want to put a copyright. I can say Henry the computer, Henry the computer guy. Then I can put it in the middle. You can even put links to your socials. You can make it bold. You can also give it a color. Let's say you can give it a red color and you can make it bold just like that. So that is how it will appear, and we can as well try to view our site by coming to preview. So this is how it will appear. For example, on a mobile phone, this is how it will be. Then we have our menu. Our menu is just like that. Under this one we have others. Under this one we have the links that we have put for the classroom and for the YouTube. We can as well decide to put it on a tablet. We can as well decide to put it on a computer. This is how it will appear when someone opens it onto your computer. So we can go back, decide to go back to our site. So that is how it will be displayed when we publish it. So that is specifically how we can add items there. Now, let's create another page for the videos. For example, I need videos, so I can come and say videos. I want to put my, let's say, YouTube videos. I can add a page for videos. Then I can pick a layout, for example, from the insert. For example, I want to put them under the layout. I want to put something of the, let's say, a video. I can come and say YouTube. Then I can come to my YouTube. It depends on your network. Your network has to be a little bit faster. So you're going to specifically search for it, or you can as well come and put, let's say, a YouTube URL if I told you want to do that. So if I don't want to do that, I can as well delete this one and come and say I just want to embed a video. Then I'll come to my YouTube channel. I can pick any type of video, for example, how to create Google accounts. I can click on it, try to more. Then I can copy the URL. Then I come back to my website and I paste the link there. So it will search for that video, then it will help me to insert it there. So I'll insert the video. That is my YouTube video. I've just embedded it. That means that I can add other videos. Just add other videos. I can come and embed another one. Then come to my YouTube channel. I look for another video. For example, I can go back here. I look for another video. For example, I come to videos. Then I look for another video here. Yeah, my network is not all that fine, but we shall do that. Okay, as it is loading, we can as well use that one, only one video. and the procedure is going to be actually the same. Then having done everything on our website, for example, you've done putting the text there, you have done putting everything that you wanted to put onto your website. You can now try to publish your website by clicking onto the publish button. And they are going to ask you for the web address. So you will come and type here the name that you want. For example, my demo web. That is my name that I want to use. And if it is actually there or it exists when no one has actually taken it, they will give it to you. If someone has already taken it, they will give you an error message that someone has already taken that name, and it will not be given out. And at all, you can even decide to get yourself a custom domain, but this one has to be paid for. So I will make another video showing you how you can exactly get yourself a custom domain, but our name has been ticked. That means that it is available. After that, you can click the publish button for your website to be visible to everyone out there. So our website is now publishing, and having clicked on the publish button, now our link is active. That means that you're going to click on the link and you can be able to copy the link and paste it to, let's say, a WhatsApp group. You can paste it into any platform that you feel you want, and that is how we can get the code. For example, you want to put this code to a Google Classroom where someone has asked you to put it, you can copy the link and paste it to the classroom where the assignment has been put. And if at all you wanted to put down the website, you don't want the website, you can as well come back and do the earn and publish. That means that it will be put down. Then it will not be accessible. So this is how exactly you can create yourself a website using the Google site. If at all you're new to my channel, please click the subscription button and share the link to those people who actually need my content. Bye bye. I sign out.